Hello there, welcome back to EU4. I'm playing as the Netherlands. It is 1555. I do have a window of opportunity here for a bit of a war. So first, I'm just going to quickly build some more units to get up to my force limit. I'll make the most of it. And once they're ready, we'll see what I can do. No new ideas of tech I need right now. I'm going to attack Meppen, so I can do that without bringing in Silesia into the war. Use my other units. Popping in now. Okay. So let's look at Meppen. Geez, Wurzburg almost wouldn't get involved either. They're not at war though, so they're not going to get any worse. I don't think I can keep them out of it, but let's... Okay, let's do this. Let's see what happens. Declare war on Meppen. So Silesia, the Empire, won't get involved. Wurzburg and Brabant will. I'm hoping to get some of Brabant's land. That would be nice as well. So let's go ahead and declare war. Now, that's what I was waiting for. Actually, no, wait. Oh, too late. Got in. Okay, so Munster lost their war against the rebels. No, what's going on here? Out of control. Messy start. Let's go in and just start taking their land, shall we? We're running at a weak fort. Great Britain want military access. That's an odd request. Decline that. Okay. Wurzburg, I probably should get them, use their army. And here's Brabant's army. I'm going to try and get Wurzburg out of the war. But first I'll siege this down. Just because that'll give me a pretty good war score. And they're trying to siege... Oh, Brabant's jumped straight in. Okay. So I don't mind if I get sieged down a little bit to start with, because I got the numbers to get it back. It's all about just reducing their numbers available in the war. And if they should split up, hopefully I can take advantage of it. Brittany want access, sure. Brabant's army's moved on. That's good for me. I need this to pop in and jump on that little army while it's there. Okay, there's the siege done. So I've already sieged down Munster. That buys me time. Buys me some time. Trade crisis. Our merchants report that they are facing stiffening resistance to trying to peddle their wares. They're talking like it is the end of the world and fear they will never earn a copper again in life. I don't want to lose 25 power. I'm going to lose 25 Diplo and 10% trade efficiency. It's lose-lose either way, unfortunately. Alright, let's go get Wurzburg siege down. And I can knock their army out. They're trying to take my capital. Good for them. If I take their capital and knock them out, that's a big chunk of army that they're going to lose. Yeah, how many more artillery do I need for the next bonus? 6 artillery gets me another bonus. Okay. Nope. I fulfilled a mission of building a treasury. A large treasury is an imperative buffer for all things that could befall us through. This is seen as miserly. It is because some do not realise that this vice is the very essence of what means to reign. So it increases my inflation reduction for 25 years. It's good. The next mission is to build 20 manufacturers. Well, I haven't got 20 provinces. I've got a new ability I can buy though, because I've earned enough Splendor to do so. Might get the institutional spread one. Although, what religion are you guys? No, I think we're all the same religion. Yeah, let's do the institution spread one. Done. Lock that in. Okay. This is really a war with sieges at the moment. Oh, I can actually do some missionary work. Border friction. Across our country, there's outrage that we would ally with a nation who holds provinces which are rightfully ours. Just gotta keep losing that diplo power, unfortunately. They made some good progress with their siege on my capital. That's not good. And I'm not making much progress at all down here. Trade complacency. Although as a nation we are famous for shrewd commerce practices, at the moment our merchants are becoming a tad complacent. Oh, just cop some inflation, that's fine, that's going to go away pretty quick. Good to build a couple more cannons and somehow get them over here. I could risk that. Build some merc cannons. And try and sneak him over to where I'm at the moment. Let's give it a shot. So I'm not making the progress on this siege that I would have liked. Get those guys coming over. They're not too interested. That's good. That's going to give you an extra siege roll every turn. Okay, so they've taken the capital. How did they beat me to that, though? That's a bit ridiculous. And they've taken Limburg. How do they beat me to both of those sieges? It's killed my war score. Okay, there's Wurzburg siege down. Let's get to Bannenberg and hopefully knock these guys out of the war. And that will turn the tides quite a bit. See, I can play the long game. That's good. I've got plenty of money. Okay. Bamberg is sieged down. Let's sue them individually. I'll just take their money. Their war reps. Anything I can do just to get a bit of a more prestige? That will do. Okay. Wurzburg out of the war. 4 prestige. Let's go get Munster before they siege their province back. Debate in Amsterdam. Amsterdam is one of the central provinces forming the backbone of our republic, and the representatives' opinions are valued in the States General. Recent developments in Amsterdam have favoured the opposition, leading to questions on which local faction we should seek to support. An upcoming debate could give us a chance to turn the tide, but the opposition may not take kindly to us putting a stop to their gains. I'm just going to argue in favour of the statists and get some more power for them. Election in United Provinces. The strengthening of the status has forced Ludovic to accept the election of a new stadtholder. Both the status and the Orangists have put forward a new candidate. Oh, these aren't very good ones. I'm going to go for the Orangist one, 243. And it looks like Bohemia is the new emperor. Okay. Importing naval supplies. Ambitions to improve our nation's navy has recently come to a halt. The Dutch shipbuilders don't lack ideas or plans, but supplies. Some of them cannot help but notice, they claim, that our neighbour has an abundance of materials that would be useful in equipping a modern navy. We try not to make our fleet dependent on foreign support, but if these policies stand in the way of progress, perhaps we could import just enough to test the new shipbuilding techniques. I don't really need Diplo power, it's pretty good at the moment, so I'm just going to say ships from foreign wood, it'd be safer to fashion them from the rock and gain 2 mercantilism. Okay, let's try and get some of these provinces back, shall we? Gotta get my capital back, that's probably the main one. For war score purposes. Hopefully this French army can knock out that little Brabant army, that'd be handy. I'm going to catch out the Munster army, like so. Alright, let's get Den Haag back. Come on, France. Okay, blockading, this is going to give me a few extra points as well, so let's grab some fleets. It's working very well for me. Let's get a blockade going, like so. Oh, need a bit more. That's going to help that siege progress. Oh, I've maxed out my points for Diplo power, that's no good. I guess I'll take the tech now then, chartered companies. The world is a big place, and in order to develop our trade in it, sometimes quite big risks must be taken. Luckily there are merchants in our country that would be willing to do so using most of their own capital. By sanctioning such companies with a government charter, giving them special rights to exercise government powers, as well as monopolies in certain areas, we can control and encourage commercial development of everything from foreign trade contacts to our colonial possessions overseas. This gives me a new ship and increased trade efficiency. Okay, they're trying to get their province back. I really wish... This is a bit of annoying, this war, to be honest. Gotta knock out Brabant's army. War exhaustion is getting high. Yes, it is very high. I think it's because how much provinces they own of mine. This isn't really going as smoothly as I would have thought, to be honest. I'm bleeding money. This cannot stand. Pirates have struck some of our shipping. They tortured and then brutally murdered the male passengers, and as for the female passengers, the tales told shock all civilized men. One of the female passengers was the daughter of an important noble, and he's crying out for vengeance. There are heavy implications that these pirates are under someone's protection. Hunt them down. Just what bleeding money? How can I be bleeding so much money? I don't get it. Okay, I got the capital back. That's something at least. Let's go knock out this guy trying to siege back his province. We'll deal with them. Like so. Now let's take this province back. I'm worried about war exhaustion getting too high and getting out of control. You know, they're trying to get my capital again. Okay, but things are looking better though. I'm back in the positive war score at least. Denmark want a royal marriage. Okay. Wait, how do they get that? What? How do I capture that province? I have a very bad feeling about this. I feel like this war is dragging on too long. Now I got that back. Okay. Let's knock out this guy's army if I can. Taking a big hit doing this for some reason. Let's go for the stack wipe. Excellent. Okay. Now that they've got no army, let's see if I can't make something out of this. Hopefully I can do this before my nation falls apart. And these sieges are taking longer than I thought they should have. The leader isn't great, that's why you're not helping. If I hire a new general... Nope, that didn't work out for me either. Alright, there's that siege done. Oh man, I think I'm really pushing this. Really pushing it. Well, I could take those 2 provinces. I really want Brabant as a province, mostly. So I'm going to try and siege this down. Nope. Monarch power's maxed out. I mean, war not going to countries go to war by England. I've never seen that before. What can I spend a little bit of admin power on? I get admin tech 13. Let's do that. Improved drainage. The more land we can cultivate, the bigger the population we can feed in that area. Gradual improvements in drainage have led to wetlands being brought into use. Okay. And I might leave it there for the time being. And continue this war next episode. So the war definitely not go as smooth as I would have liked. They had a bit of a bigger army that I didn't quite control as well as I thought, and the sieging is taking longer. And now I've got massive issues with war exhaustion. I'm taking a massive risk in doing the war this way, but I was just so war-starved I had no choice. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support. I hope to see you next time.